We're back again. It is FIFA 18 and it's career mode. And today it's a bit different. We are now on our way to the World Cup with Germany. And we're going to try and see if we can just quickly sim and get to the World Cup as quick as possible. But I just want to see how much these guys improve, like Jackson, if I just keep training him all through the summer. Obviously, it doesn't really matter because we've ended the Chelsea save now. But I want to see how well we do with Germany. Now, if I look at the events and the calendar, we have the Czech Republic first, then Colombia, then the last one is England. So we might already be through if we win the first two games. Now, I'm hoping that they are kind of easy games because we do have tricky opponents in England. And hopefully the first two games before that will be nice and easy. Now, whether they are is another issue, but I hope they are. And wow, Jackson, he's done very well there. He didn't go up a ranking, but that's fine. In terms of our squad for the World Cup, we've picked a very strong squad. We've not really picked any ringers. I didn't want to pick anyone that was weak, and so it might prove that that helps us in the long run in the competition, and I really do hope it does. Now, we have our first game in the World Cup, and it is against the Czech Republic. We have a formation that is exactly the same as our Chelsea one because I'm very used to that now. So I would rather play in that formation than have to change it. But we're going to keep it as the same difficulty as we've always done. But as for our starting lineup, we have Hummels, Boateng, and Süle and Neuer as our sort of back four. Goretzka, Kroos, Gundogan, Royce, and Sane in the midfield. Then Müller and Werner up top. Now, I've gone for those two wide players there. I could have picked a couple of different ones, but for now, I'm going to start with that. We've not used this team before, so it's going to be interesting to see what we do. Müller, I might change around a bit because I like the pace of Royce, as we have done with Hazard, but we have Werner up there, so it might be the case like we had during the season. We had Morata and Hazard. It might be the similar sort of thing with Werner and Müller. If not, I might put Royce up there, and put like Sané on the right or the left, and put where is he? Julian Brandt. Yeah, I might put Julian Brandt there instead. I'm going to have a go at butchering some of these Czech Republic players' names. This is their starting lineup. They got Vaklic, they got Kaderabek, Pokorny. There's Thomas Kalash just behind the goalkeeper there. There's Suki, Novak, Krejci, I guess, Pavelka, Derrida. That's too many consonants in the row of each other. Zummerl, and then Patrick Schick. He's the only one that I really know, apart from Thomas Kalash. So we'll see how they go. Obviously, they don't have Petr Cech now. So we will try and beat these Czech Republic players and see if we can go ahead and win the World Cup. And, oh, the pitch isn't looking very nice. It's not very good. That's the point. They've got the World Cup on this game. Now, is it in Russia, or have they just given it to some random stadiums? Do they have any Russian stadiums in the game? I don't know. But we are looking to try and get the World Cup back to Germany. Now, it's an odd thing to say as an English person, but England didn't approach me to be their manager in the World Cup, so I couldn't pick them. So I just picked the best team, or the team that I thought would do the best out of anyone that I pick. Now, we have some fantastic players like Toni Kroos in our team that can score goals from anywhere pretty much. We've got Marco Reus. Thomas Muller's done very well in World Cups. I think he might almost be one of the top goal scorers ever in the World Cups. I might be wrong at that, but I think he is. And Marco Reus is already injured. Well, Marco Reus is injured already. And he's just come back from an injury in real life. He scored the winner against Mönchengladbach, his old team. An insane goal if you've seen it. He's done well coming back. I think he was out for a year, maybe even more. And so just to come back from that, even just playing kind of well, is pretty amazing for any player. But the Czech Republic have launched the ball into the box, and our defenders are too good at winning anything. But we need to utilise Sane down this right-hand side. He has I was going to say he's got incredible speed and good dribbling. Werner's through first time. Oh, dear, Werner. Poor shot from you there. Gundogan picks it up, edge of the box. Nobody's closing him down. Müller turns. Can he shoot? And it's a goal. Czech Republic's resolve doesn't last long. It's a good 1-2 in there. Müller receives it from Goretzka. Or Gundogan, I should say. And he turns and finishes it off. Oh, Leroy Sané, you're the saviour there. Jeez, we nearly gave away a cheap goal there. I dived in with the foul, or the tackle, but in all honesty, one of the Czech Republic players pushed one of our players over. Muller is through. Can he finish a second? Oh, what a save! Thomas Muller, you could have finished it off there. He's going to receive it, short corner, plays it out to Gundogan. First time shot, and I didn't push a button there, but it's a goal. I don't know who scored it. Was it Sula? Was it? Oh, it's Werner. Timo Werner with a goal. Deflected shot from Kroos or Gundogan. Deflected and ow! How that's got to be painful. What? How the hell did that go in? It like manipulated round his face. Couple of changes made in this second half. I didn't feel like Sané was offering us too much down the right hand side, so I swapped on Bellarabi for him, and I've put on Mesut Özil in the middle for Gundogan. Left in Goretzka and left in Toni Kroos, but I've put Özil on to see what he does. I've not tried him yet on our save so far, so I want to see if he can improve our midfield just in that passing area. Ball comes out to Özil, edge of the box. He's finessed it around the keeper. Oh, that's what you call a world-class finish. One-touch control. Okay. One-touch control and then just finesse. Lovely finish. Bellarabi's there, plays it down to Muller. Can he get a ball in? He does. Werner! And that is a wonderful goal. Finished off with ease. Hits the post, it goes in. Muller down the line, crosses in early, and it's a lovely goal. Oh, and they've made a goal. They were up through too easy there. It's been 4-0 for a while, and nothing's really happened in the game, and they squeezed it through. They get the goal, 4-1. Doesn't really matter. It's last minute. Patrick Schick, he gets his goal, but Neuer, he's made like 3 saves this game. Could have made one more there. But ultimately, it won't really matter because we're going to go through, I think, after just this one game. Werner almost gets a 5th and his hat-trick. I kind of wanted to get him one, but it doesn't necessarily need one. Werner, if you watched my Sunderland save, was a brilliant player. We used him a lot, and I think we almost won the league, if I remember rightly. But, yeah, 4-1. On to the next one. Okay, our next game in the tournament is against Colombia. Now, I'm going to keep the team pretty much the same, but I am actually going to sim this game because I want to get 2 games in this episode and actually play the 3 games in the Cup so far. Now, England drew against the Czech Republic by the looks of it. They beat Colombia because obviously we're playing them next. So England are on 4 points, not 3. So if we win this game, we are guaranteed to go through. But I want to play that England game and see who they line up with and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to sim this game. Hopefully, we win it because I don't want to come away with a loss against Colombia. Now, it's 0-0 still in the 14th minute. Fabra gets a yellow. Kroos scores. James Rodriguez gets a penalty. And it's not looking good so far. It's 1-1. Come on, Germany. Ozil's come on. And Ozil scores. Hummels is injured, though. That's not a good start. Royce gets a penalty. That's 3-1. Can we get anything else? Is there anything else coming out of this game? Doesn't look like it. But we do get the result. Now, Hummels is injured, which isn't the greatest. But we do have Mustafi on the bench. 85 rated defender, which isn't too bad. And we win the game. Now, that's 8 weeks out for Mats Hummels. So he is pretty much out of the World Cup. Okay, so we are in the midst of the World Cup. And it's just taken an age to get through to this point. Because it is the end of the season. And I've got about 1 million emails, so I'm going to go through them. What have we got? Oh, it's all just player returning from loans. Tammy Abraham, Casey Palmer, Jeremy Boga, Mario Pasalic, Nathan, Miazga, Lewis Baker, Kenneth Omaruo, Zuma, Piazon, Callas, Van Hinkel, Trevor Chalobah, Kyle Scott, and we have David Alaba has a femur contusion, and he's out for 3 days. Okay, now I'm going to have to skip to the end of the season and wait ages for it to load up before we can actually play the rest of the World Cup. So, let's skip forwards.
1 eternity later.
Finally, we've got through to the next game, which is against England. We've been waiting a while. And have we got anything decent in our... No, not really. It just says the transfer market's open, which is kind of good. We can play for a little bit and maybe sign a couple of players for Chelsea out of our budget. What is our budget for the season if I were to continue the save? Our budget is 115 million. Why is it so low? We just sold 4 players for like 140 million and we've got 115 million to spend. That doesn't make sense at all. Right, let's go to this game with England. I'm going to keep the team pretty much the same as it was, apart from obviously Mats Hummels can't play because he is injured. Let's do Mustafi and then let's put Kimmich there because he can actually play centre-back if I remember right. Yes, he can. So we'll do that. We've got Sula, Boateng, Mustafi, Kroos, Goretzka, Gundogan, Royce, Sane, Werner and Müller. Now, I might change a few around during the game just to make sure they're fit and healthy for the rest of the tournament. And I just realised we got Rudiger. I forgot about him. So we'll put him on the bench instead. Okay, what we're going to do quickly is just see who England have lining up for their World Cup and see if it's any decent. They have Tom Heaton in goal. Interesting choice. Kyle Walker and Danny Rose, right, left back, fair enough. Eric Dyer and Michael Keane, centre-backs. Interesting. Jordan Henderson, Adam Lallana, midfield in the centre with Adam Lallana. Dele Alli, Marcus Rashford, Raheem Sterling and Harry Kane. They are sort of the front 3 or 4 that you might pick anyway. But, yeah, I'm not sure about the rest of the team. It's a bit odd. They've probably got some on the bench and reserve, but especially because I think England are probably going to do that sort of formation. 3 at the back in the World Cup. But that's what they've got on the game, and that's what we're going to have to go up against. Marco Reus has recovered from his little knock he took in the first game. Now, I took him off as a precaution because I didn't want him to get injured for the rest of the tournament like Hummels has. But it is a risk not playing him for the start of this game. That's why I've picked him. And hopefully he can give us some extra width down the left-hand side because we did well with Draxler, but I think Royce is a much better option in that position. But Toni Kroos is there for us. Can he... Oh, he gets tackled at the last second before I was going to pass it then. I was just about to release it into Werner. And at the moment, neither team's got a foothold in the game properly. I mean, I've definitely kept possession better than England have. But Werner plays in Sane. He's going to finesse it. And once we do get a foothold in the game, we are 1-0 up. I kind of feel bad because it's against England, but I think England will go through to the next stages of the World Cup, hopefully, even if we win this game. Harry Kane's there, he turns the defender. Harry Kane, oh, just wide of the post. England have a corner here. They've had a couple of corners in succession. Hopefully we can get this clear. Neuer comes out and punches. I would have liked him to have tried to catch that, but he doesn't. Müller, can you steal it off Sterling? He does. Plays it through. Can we get on the counter-attack here? No, because Werner can't get the ball out of his feet properly and around the defender. But England are pushing us now, and we need to make sure that we don't concede. Almost could have done a couple of times from those corners if they'd managed to get a decent one in. But fortunately, they haven't yet. And can we work a position here with Sane? Can we get anything in the box? Sane's going to go for a finesse. Oh, and it's almost dropped to Timo Werner in the middle there. We need to get another goal, I think, just to help our stature in the game. Because at the moment, it's proving to be quite difficult against England. It's not as easy as it was in the World Cup before when England last played Germany. And hopefully it isn't in real life. But Neuer easy come and collect that. And bowls it out a bit dangerously. Luckily, it goes into one of our players' paths. But this England team is working extremely hard. Rashford and Sterling are getting back both sides to block off our wide players like Sane and Royce. But so far, England haven't been able to play through. The only time they've got a chance is from those corners, really. Nothing has come of anything else. But Royce, our passing, Germany's passing has gone to poop at the moment. Half-time in this game, and we're pretty fortunate. England have had 5 shots. I thought it was a bit less than that. I guess some of the headers from the corners counted as shots. But apart from that, yeah, definitely been on the back foot more than anything. We've had shots on target and the shot that we actually scored from. But in reality, we've not had the best of games. So I might change it up a little bit for the second half. I'll show you what I've done when I've done it. Okay, I've decided to change it up a little bit. I'm going to front load the team. I've taken an extra player out midfield. I've got Sane and Brandt wide, Müller and Ozil in behind Werner, and then Gundogan, Goretzka in the middle with the three at the back. I've taken Sula off, and I've put Rudiger on because Sula's played both the games so far, and he's looking a bit tired. So that's what I'm going to go with in the second half. Let's see if we can improve our lead and not concede. Marcus Rashford's just done a madness. He's literally just done my whole defence with two different moves. Squared it across. And Raheem Sterling at the back post. Unbelievable. He's literally just gone around Sane there with a nice bit of skill. Gone around Rudiger. Two of my defenders came out. And it left Julian Brandt with Sterling. One-on-one at the back post. Can we hit England on the count? Oh, lovely stop there. Almost got it through to Werner. And he would have been one-on-one against the keeper. Oh, and Harry Kane again. Oh, my defender's injured. And I've made all three subs. I can't do anything about it. Jerome Boateng's just on the floor, pretty much. This isn't going to plan. Oh, Rashford's through. Rudiger was poor there. And Rashford's absolutely hammered that into the back of the net. And we've been awful this game. We were really good against the Czech Republic. This is not good. England are absolutely killing it at the moment. And it's just the pace on the counter-attack. I can't do anything about it. In the Chelsea team, we've got a couple of players at the back that can sort of match players for pace. But in this Germany team, they've got Boateng, but that's it at the back. I'm going to have to change the formation at some point. I can't do it in this game because we've made all of our subs. I went for all out in the half time, and it's not worked. It really hasn't. And it could be another here. Harry Kane's through. Gives it away, though. And Goretzka almost gives it away himself. Ozil's there. Finesses edge of the box. And it's gone in somehow. That was really weak. Ozil picked the ball up. We need another one. Get back into the game. Come on. Let's go. Ozil, lovely finish from you. I'm really concentrated there. I didn't even say anything until it hit the back of the net. But this is a horrible game to play in at the moment. Nothing's going our way. We've just got that nice little finish there, and it was a pretty poor goalkeeping attempt. But that's what we need, really. Just bad goalkeeping, bad mistakes. Not like that, though. Something to go in our favour just to help in here. Sane's got it. Plays it. Oh, Sane, you've done nothing this whole tournament. You were terrible in the first game. You've done all right in the game that we simmed, but not done good enough. Not good enough at all. And Rashford again, he's just given it to Barkley, and no one followed him. So, we were awful that game. We lost 4-2 to England. And, yeah, and apparently Timo Werner got a 9.1 rating. I don't think so. Julian Brandt got what he deserved, 6. But Barkley, he got a goal and an assist, and he came on as a sub. Thankfully, I've just had a look at the budget for Chelsea, and earlier I thought that it hadn't gone in yet, but it's because the players hadn't actually left the club yet. So we have 240 million to spend. And if we do this, we still have a lot of wage budget and a lot of money left. We are still in the World Cup. We may have lost to England, but I'm going to have a look at our calendar and see who we... Oh, it hasn't been drawn yet, because obviously not all the teams have played yet. So let's skip forward a little bit and see who our opponents in the World Cup will be in the next round. Still haven't got who our next opponent is in the World Cup. Brazil and Turkey are through. That's pretty good for them. Okay, it's just come up on the screen here. As you can see, our next opponents in the World Cup. Because we came second in our group, we had to pick a team from the top. Not pick, but, you know, the only ones that we could be drawn against were the teams that came top of their table. And it's Spain. Now, I think we could do all right against Spain. I just have to make sure that I put some sort of actual decent game and team together that we didn't apparently have in the last game. And hopefully we'll do all right. So what I'm going to do is end the episode here, though. We have managed to play the group games, and Ozil is actually one of the top goal scorers for the competition so far. He's 4th on it overall. He's got 3 goals, which is pretty good in 3 games. He's pretty much been our talisman, considering we didn't play him for 2 of the games from the start. Not bad going, really, for him. So I might have to start him a bit more. What I'm going to have to do is end the video here. So if you liked it, please give it a like. If you loved it, please consider to subscribe. Comment below. Thanks for watching, and peace.